And I'm Brock Brown.
Welcome back to your daily video announcements.
Today for lunch we have chicken tenders, mashed potatoes, gravy, green beans, a dinner roll, tropical fruit, and a cold milk.
In other news, let's see some of the great things about Hornet Studios.
Are you interested in being a part of Hornet Studios? There are many opportunities in the upcoming years, including segments and production for the daily video announcements and live broadcasting of sporting events. If you're interested, take the introductory class, Audio and Visual Production Fundamentals, and once you take that, you can take Advanced Video Production. You will learn how to run cameras and become familiar with Adobe Premiere, which is used as a professional editing software. Here's what our current members like about Hornet Studios.
It gives me a chance to really do my own thing, well, with the help of the teachers, of course, and I'm able to expand my own knowledge and grow in my understanding of technology.
The ability to be able to pretty much create what you want. You will have your own products being put out. A colleague of mine, Brock Brown, last year he had meme review. Now we have Minute with Manning, which is just something that somebody wanted to create. You are able to create what you want.
If you want any more information, talk to Mr. Covella, Mr. Unruh, or any current member of Hornet Studios.
Let's talk to Officer Manning in another Minute with Manning. Roll the clip.
One of the questions was, what is my favorite food? Probably bacon would definitely be one of the top tier foods. But then there's also like steak and salmon. Basically anything meat related is definitely on the menu. Alright, so one of the other questions was, why did I become a cop, or why I do my job? Really my big thing is I've always wanted to help the community. I came to Valley Center my 8th grade year and kind of liked how it was a small town type of deal, because if I was in Wichita, I mean, I'm sure I can still make an impact, but here I'm more of a community pillar where people are going to actually recognize me and know who I am. So I think that just helps out, because like you have an officer you can go to because you know me. So that was one of the big aspects of wanting to be an officer in Valley. I think a majority of the time people become cops to help people, so that's the big goal on that stuff.
Next, let's take a look.
Now, let's take a look at today's holidays.
Now let's take a look at your top 5 news stories of the day.
I'm Caleb Rose, and these are your top 5 news stories of the day. Number 1. President Joe Biden announces all adults will be eligible for a COVID-19 vaccine in April. Number 2. Valley Center School District may drop mask mandate in response to a complaint. Vote is on Thursday. Number 3. New data shows world's billionaires got $5 trillion richer during the pandemic. Number 4. Kansas driver's license exams can now be taken online or in the driver's license office. And number 5. Heinz Ketchup Shortage 2021. The condiment is in high demand at restaurants and fast food chains. Those are your top 5 news stories of the day. Back to you guys in the studio.
And now for a quick blast of the past, let's look at today in history.
April 8th, 2005. At the Vatican, world leaders joined pilgrims and Roman Catholic clergy in St. Peter's Square for the funeral of Pope John Paul II. 1973. Pablo Picasso, one of the greatest artists of the 20th century, dies at his home in France at age 91. 1990. Ryan White, the teen AIDS patient whose battle for acceptance drew national attention, dies in Indianapolis. He was 18 years old. 1974.
That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's 7-15.
Hank Aaron of the Atlanta Braves becomes baseball's career home run king. He hits his 715th home run, topping Babe Ruth's record in a game against the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Weather with Ryan Goebel.
Welcome back to your daily weather forecast for today. It's going to be mostly sunny and windy with a high of 71 with the winds to west, northwest at 20 to 30 miles an hour. With winds could occasionally gust over to 40 miles an hour. Tonight it's going to be clear skies with a low of 43 with the winds to the west, northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. That's all for weather. Now back to you guys in the studio.
That's all for today. Make